Honestly, I couldn't tell you that.
Jason Worthing, another question about Cody Rhodes. You've teamed with Cody Rhodes. Do you feel he would have a semi-main event status spot on Raw if Dusty wasn't on the creative behind the scenes?
That's a question I can't answer because you don't know what goes on with the writers and all that. And, Dusty tries to separate himself from whatever Cody does because he doesn't want people to think that, because Cody's involved in this or that is because of Dusty.
Right.
He tries to separate himself from that. A lot of what Dusty does is just give him advice on what to do in certain situations. He doesn't sit there and hold him by the hand and say, hey, you're going to do this for my son and this and this and this. Dusty don't do that at all.
Gotcha. Aaron H., as a homosexual man, were you offended by gay themes woven into your storyline with Cody Rhodes? Aaron, I don't know.
Gay themes? I don't, unless you're talking about Cody being gay, that's, I don't know.
Eric from Kingston, Tennessee. What are your thoughts on new up-and-coming stars like Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase Jr., and also what is your vision on the future of the sport?
Well, they're all good second-generation wrestlers. They're all three of them are really good. They got a knack for the business. They understand it, and they get it. And the future of the sport, well, to be perfectly honest with you, it's hard to find good talent. Because there's no really good talent out there. Take me for example.
Mm-hmm.
Who said I was good? Not me. So.
McNutt from the board at F4W. Bob, when you see the wrestling faction legacy, do you think A, these guys are the future of the business? B, I would have raped all these men every Monday night back in my day? C, all the above? D, none of the above?
Well, I just think it's something to add a little something different to the show. Another gimmick to the show. So, if it works, great. If it doesn't, then they need to find something else. Why not try stuff that works? And if the faction works, then hey, go with it.
Could they be the future of the business? Those guys? Cody?
Yeah, they could be.
DiBiase?
Yeah, they could be.
Joe O'Neill, Bob, were you shocked when you found out you were being let go from WWE, or did you see it coming? How were you told about it, and who told you? What was the reason were you given for being let go? Do you believe that's the real reason? If not, what do you think the real reason was? Okay, let's start from the beginning. How'd you find out?
Johnny called me. I wasn't shocked. I was ready to go. I really just, I didn't, I was tired of traveling, and, it was like almost a mutual kind of thing, because I didn't want to come back, and there was nothing for me. I didn't want to be one of them guys that just sit in the back, because I'm going to tell you something. People think you make a lot of money sitting around. Even though they stick you out there to get somebody over, you don't make any money doing that. And it's not fun doing it. If you're in a storyline, it's different. But they didn't have anything for me, when they were getting ready for me to come back. And I told Johnny a long time ago, before he called me, I said, Johnny, I'm not coming back if they don't have anything for me. And he understood, and he knows, and so, he called me and asked me what I was going to do, and I said, I don't want to come back. And he said, okay, and then I said, do you know why? And then got a phone call, I guess about a month later, and we just agreed to split ways. So.
Did it stay amicable with Connecticut?